Up, Bunny Nerdigans! This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Diamond Ace Act 2 Side Story Teito vs. Ugumori Chapter 1. But before I get into this live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's being a naughty kitty over there, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we could keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, or for Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, which we do have the 1st and 5th episodes available for free on Patreon. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you are a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And the stacked fall anime season is coming to a close and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, for those of you that don't know about Diamond Ace Act 2 side story. Basically, this is obviously spin-off slash sequel kind of thing. And there's only going to be 10 chapters of this. I'm still holding out that we're going to get Act 3 for Diamond Ace, especially with Bungo getting a high school arc, which I'm so happy about. And by the way, if you are not reading Bungo, why? Because Bungo, especially in terms of art, is exactly what Diamond Ace should be. That art is incredible. Oh my god, it is. So, and I do cover Bungo on this channel, so please go check out Bungo. I cannot stress it enough. You will thank me for it. But anyways, let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us today. So it's July 29th at Jingu Stadium. It's the East Tokyo qualifiers final round, and there's clear skies, and it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Here we go. Let's go! Rah! And this chapter is titled Summer Contenders. All right, Terajima, this art looks good. I'm not mad at this art. Go. Have a good game. Yesterday, on the 28th, the West Tokyo finals were held. In Ashiro Industrial, the former kings of the West Tokyo were unseated by rival Saito High in revenge for last year's loss. And now we'll see firsthand who will be crowned in the East. Even the outfield seats are packed for this one, folks. Fans of high school baseball nationwide have flocked to Jingu Stadium. It's the top of the first, and Ugumori High's up on the field. On the mound is the third year, who is indisputably the backbone of his team. Here we go. Batting fourth pitcher Seiichi Umemiya. His partner behind the plate is a fellow third year, batting sixth, the catcher, Raito Ariga. All right, let's see. The first baseman, who is the cornerstone of the team's cleanup, batting fifth, Kota Inabushi. Batting eighth, second baseman, Masami Mikumo. Batting seventh, shortstop, Sho Mariyama. Batting third, third baseman, Kiyoshi Sugimura, first-year player. Also a first-year. Batting ninth, left fielder, Akio Tajima. Batting first, center fielder, Daiki Kondo. And rounding out the defense, batting second, is right fielder Terumi Anishi. Give him hell! Let's go, Ugumori! Kill him, Amini! Yeah. Okay. Oh no, I fucked this up. Kill him, Umini! There we go. They're as tacky as ever, but they're a fun team. Can they Can they air them on national TV? I hope we get to see how they'll fare at Koshin. So that's the manager, Nao Matsubara, and Ugumori High head coach Zenjiro Yoshimoto. When these two teams met in the spring, Teito came out ahead 3-0. But today we'll get to see Ugumori's response to all those who say Teito is superior. I'm loving all this hype, and this is Taito's head coach, Apache Okamoto. There's no greater thrill than seeing the stands this packed. Now, get out there, Kaiji. Yeah. Take a big fight out of him. Our coach is way too enthusiastic. Batting first, second baseman, Kajiyama-kun. Here we go. Those cheers are something else. His fastball is in the high 80s, and he's got both a slow and a sharp curveball for mix-ups. He also pulled out a fork in their last game. Here I come. Here we go. Don't worry about the curveballs until the second half when you're used to them. For now, if there are strikes to spare, only go for the fastballs. Okay. As I said, I am very spoiled by Bungo. Oh my god, I am so spoiled by Bungo. Terajima, I am trying. I am trying so hard. But, goddamn. Goddamn Terajima, seriously. I wish we had the beautiful, like, metaphorical art that we do in Bungo here. It is just, I can't emphasize how incredible it is. Oh, it's killing me. Killing me, man. He goes after the very first pitch. Leadoff batter Kachiyama-kun hits a liner to shallow left field to take first base. I will say this, though. The movement art looks really nice. It doesn't look so stiff, so I'll give you that, Terajima. The movement looks good. Yeah, my kids are great against fastballs. That's why I told him to swing away. Like, again, this is why I would have loved to have like some metaphorical art where it's like you get the really cool slow-mo and you see Kaiji like get the hit. That would have just been so cool. As I said, I know we would have gotten it in Bungo and it would have been bomb. Second batter, Watanabe sets up for a bunt. Let's see. Just let him. I'll feel better once we've got that first out. Ooh, he's stealing. Okay. A slash bunt hit and run. Thanks to his early lead, the runner is already rounding the corner towards third. That's runners on the corners with no outs. Let's see. It's still the first inning, but Taito's already looking to put the first run on the board. They aren't giving up outs easily, huh? Pounce on it like a tiger! And now their strongest batters are a point after another. We've barely started and it's already do or die for Ugumori. Again, I'm going to stress this. The movement art in terms of like running looks fantastic. And I think it's because, especially near the end of Act 2 was when Terajima's health was not good. Terajima even said that their health was really, really bad. And you could tell the art was saying that because of the stiffness. But here, yeah, you could tell Terajima is feeling much better because the movement is way more fluid. And I'm very happy about that. That's good. Let's see. Batting third, first baseman, Yanagashita-kun. Here we go. Fine by me. We're prepared for anything. You think you can take us out? Go ahead and try. Oh, they don't want to give the runner on first free rein, so they shifted second and shortstop inward. Defending the infield, huh? Their management sure can keep a cool head. Or maybe they've just got that much faith in their pitcher. Interesting. In that case, ooh, here we go. Now I'm getting somewhat getting what I want with this background, with the movement. If this is supposed to be metaphorical for them taking this shit seriously, okay, Terajima, I see you. I see you. In that case, breaking through with a full frontal assault will utterly devastate them. Make it happen, Yanagashita. Ooh. The first pitch is a curveball that barely misses the zone for ball one. Good, let's stay cautious. I know you can do this. Ooh. The shading here is nice. And I don't mind the white background here to an extent because it's symbolizing him staying focused. So I do not mind that. I would like a little bit of aura, but him staying focused like this, I'll take it. I'll take it. The coach is making a big deal out of nothing. I told him this ain't no problem. See, it don't matter if we're laughing or crying. There's just one game to go. I'm still gonna pitch even if my whole arm falls off. Seichi, even if we had plenty of rest between games for the first 3 rounds, he still pitched all 5 games up to the finals more or less by himself. That would make anybody exhausted. Yeah, and as we saw in Bungo, he kind of fucked up his arm. He did, but something that Bungo did that was really, really cool, and I know I'm going to get shit in my comment section for constantly comparing this to Bungo, but I mean, I kind of have to, and I do compare Bungo to Diamond No Ace a lot in my live reaction, so is that something that Bungo did is when he was out of commission, is that he tried to figure out, because he like overstrained himself, and he figured out that why he was doing that. It was because of his hand-eye coordination. It was completely off. What he did was he used a board to try and get his mind and his body, hand-eye coordination on the same page and practice. It was kind of like a shadow pitching kind of thing. So that way, when when he was able to start pitching again, that he would be able to, he wouldn't be overthrowing, he wouldn't be straining himself. And I thought that was very smart and very interesting. I've never seen anything like that before. It's kind of like best comparison to it is how string players will practice on a board with strings to like practice different chords on there. I think it's so interesting. Like if they can't take their instrument home, I know string bass players and cello players do it all the time. So I had to mention it because it just is it's very fascinating. But anyway, especially when with this line here about him pitching pitching so many games like that. But anyways, he's the linchpin of the team on both offense and defense. Even if we wanted to bench him for a game, we can't afford to do it. We can't afford to. Those Saito guys were sure showed their stuff, huh? I may be able to encourage him with words, but if hi Kitty, but the thing I can't do is stand out there on the field and fight by his side. I can't do anything. Oh, tomorrow it'll be our turn. Yeah, we've made it this far. Let's play so hard we have no regrets. Oh, damn it. Sorry, it's just when I get to thinking about tomorrow, I just feel so frustrated. I'm so helpless. Now, let me make one thing crystal clear. You took a team of washed-up nobodies who gave up playing baseball and set us on the path to Koshin, and now we're playing in the regional finals all because of you. So let's go there together. Let's play a Koshin. Let's leave every last one of the people in the crowd staring at us slack-jawed in shock. Ooh, that was a beautiful transition with this pitch. I like that. That was nice. Okay. The pitch is looking okay. One last curve to seal the deal. That's a swinging strikeout. Oh, God, something I do, and again, this is what Bungo does so well, is when Bungo was overstraining himself, and we did, or to an extent, when he was starting to overstrain himself, and he was really getting into it, we saw the nerve branches. We had anatomical art, basically. We saw like the nerve branches in his pitching arm, and it went. We saw it like through the spine and everything, and we saw it all connect as he threw, and it was so cool. And I would love to see that here. I'd love to see it with Samamura specifically. I think that would just be such a nice touch. But will we get it? I don't know. But I'm such a sucker for anatomical art like that. But anyways, one out. Hurrah! That's a big fuss over one measly out. Nice ball, Umi-chan. One out, one out. But now comes the scary part. Batting fourth, catcher Kengo Inui. Ooh, okay, so this is a very interesting start. I'm very intrigued by the direction here. And we're getting, again, this is Teito versus Ugumori. So I don't think we're getting Saito at all in the spinoff. No, because this is Teito versus Ugumori. I'm really curious where Terajima's going to go with this. I'm really, again, what I'm hoping is we're going to get something similar to Bungo, where it's going to build up to Act 3. With Bungo, as I said, with Bungo after, well, it was after the game, mind you, after the championship game, we had a little bit of a mini arc. We had the recruitment arc, and God, that recruitment arc was so good. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And that recruitment arc built up to the next part, which is the high school arc that we're getting. I really hope that's going to be the case here. I think that would be fantastic if we get something like that here. We've seen something similar to this in Captain Tsubasa as well, where we had, I think we had, what, like 2 side stories? Before we, it was like after World Youth, and then it went to Road to do 2002. Yeah, I think it was something like that. If that's the direction that Terajima is gonna go in with this, I would not be mad at that. But I think it all depends on their health. But and if Kodansha wants to take that chance, I really hope so, because you would think they would, because Diamond Ace sells really well, and it would be a great competitor to have to Bungo. And especially since baseball manga is doing so well, Bungo is a really good seller for Shueisha. I'm still surprised Bungo doesn't have an anime. Actually, that's gonna, unless Madhouse does Bungo, the same team that does Diamond Oasis does Bungo, I don't want it. I don't want that anime. But still, I'm very curious what you guys think about this. The art here compared to the end of Diamond Oasis, Act 2, looks so much better. You could tell that Terajima is definitely feeling better. I really hope that this does mean that we're going to get Act 3 at some point. I seriously, Terajima, you got no excuse. Again, unless health. But if that, even with health, if health is a problem, why, Terajima, why not? Unless it's being stubborn, because we've seen that multiple times with like for example with Tagashi, and we've seen it with Daisuke with World Trigger. Unless they're just being extremely stubborn and want to draw themselves, I don't understand why not just focus on the writing and have someone else draw Act 3, or in the case of Tagashi, have just bring in more assistants. I feel like something's got to give, man. Because we really need Act 3 for this. We do. I know, or like, yeah, with Captain Tsubasa, we have that situation as well. Where, you know, the mangaka is fucking stubborn and doesn't want anyone else to draw it but them. But I'm curious what you guys think. Based on this art, Terajima looks like they're feeling a lot better. I really, I really do think we could get an Act 3. But at the same time, I worry. I do worry about Terajima. If we again, this is if we do get an Act 3, if Terajima can even survive it. God, I really seriously, Terajima, if you're gonna do an Act 3, I think I just focus on the writing and have someone else draw it. Either that, or just don't do weekly. Just do bi-weekly or do monthly. That would be the best thing to do, right? Yeah, that would be the best thing to do. Is if Terajima went monthly. Yeah, that if we do get Act 3, I think it should be monthly or bi-weekly. But given Terajima's health situation, I think it should be monthly, in my opinion. But we'll have to wait and see what happens with this. As I said, we'll have to see if this is like a Captain Tsubasa situation or a Bungo situation. But I feel like this it will be more of a Captain Tsubasa situation than anything else, where it does ultimately build up to Act 3 or not. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys think of the situation of the art here? Does, especially compared to like the end of Act 2, where it doesn't, you could tell that Terajima's health is definitely a lot better. The art really says it all because the movement is not stiff. Because in the end of Act 2, you could tell something was going on with Terajima's health. It was stiffer than hell. This is so much better. Do you think that this will, as I said, do you think this will lead to Act 3? Do you think that if we do get an Act 3, do you think that Terajima will pull like a Kishimoto, an Aka, a Toriyama, where they will do the writing and have someone else draw? Or do you think they will be stubborn as fuck, like several mangaka, and not do it, not do that? But let me know your thoughts, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigan Sync. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we could keep bringing you more Diamond Noise content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!